Now I'm being joined by one of Portland's finest, Marths, Knox, and Atlet's coming back as well.
All right, I wanted to commentate this set because I was sitting over there just watching, and I was like, I could just actually give my insight.
You can. Well, welcome, Knox.
What's up?
Smash Epic 85, the PR-weighted event of the quarter.
This will be fun. I've just seen a lot of like top-heavy matches so far already. Like round 2s have already been heavy.
This is a stacked bracket.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Oh, here. Do you want this? There you go. Does it make it better? Oh. All right. Well, so we have Puff Peach, which like I think people are usually like, oh no.
Okay, so I just played this matchup with Dr. Z.
Yeah.
Very close.
Nice. Did he win? Did Dr. Z win?
Yes, he did win.
I mean, it's a Puff favored matchup, and don't feel
Disagree,
bad.
and I'd like to tell you why.
I think it's slightly Puff favored.
Alloy wants to tell you why, so let's hear.
So, okay. First off, this is Peach's best stage because what Puff wants is to refresh her jumps with platforms. The only place she can refresh jumps for edge guarding,
like getting down,
she has to go all the way back down the floor.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, I'm not sure about stages and stuff like that, but as far as I know, like Puffs will just like abuse back air spacing, and Peach is really like, what do I do? Just pull turnips, I guess?
Yes, turnips are actually broken.
Yeah, and I bet that makes it a lot closer than it would have been if Peach didn't have
if there were no turnips, this would be like 80-20.
Right.
It's literally like Peach Marth, where if you're not having turnip, you're losing.
Right.
Kind of thing. So,
and I think Aura knows that.
This is smart.
Well, anyways, like I know Ryan at least is pretty like versed in this matchup. He's played a lot of Peaches in his day, and Aura, I know he doesn't necessarily love this matchup because most Peaches don't, but I think he wouldn't mind playing Ryan.
Have they never played?
I bet they've played at least once, but
probably they played several times, I'm sure.
Probably a long time ago.
Yeah. I haven't seen them play at the last couple bigger events, so. Oh. Whenever rollout comes out.
So how dangerous is that rollout? Because I know some people say, oh my gosh, you started and if you miss, like you're just dead. But is it really that true? Or
not? It's actually not that dangerous.
So here's the thing. I played like a lot with Sheikh Zula, like when I was first learning.
Sure.
And he's a rollout like monster. He rollouts more than he rests. And
it's intense.
The thing is, like, you can snap the ledge with it. There's a lot of like fun stuff with terrain you can do. And if you like get deep into the meta with somebody, it can get interesting because like it's just a huge mix-up, and it's strong.
Sure.
But initially, like, especially if you that was amazing.
That was crazy.
But initially, like, if it's your first time playing with somebody, rollout is a mix-up that you don't have to start putting in yet, in my opinion. It's like it might work randomly, but it is a little risky, like you said. So,
sure.
All right. Well, I mean, Ryan's keeping this a lot closer.
There you go.
Yeah, he's getting those.
You wanna keep her like in the air.
Yeah.
Peach in the air is actually way worse.
Ryan, from what I know about him, though, is a very academic player. You're seeing right now he's playing by the book, trying to get that percentage up to get it down to one stock to one stock.
Exactly.
Right.
You know,
he knows what he has to do right now. He knows when he has to like switch up what he's. Oh wow! Beam
Look at that. I mean,
this is.
I wonder, like, whenever Aura gets, he's gotten like 2 against me in his lifetime, and every time he does, I wonder like if he knows like the best strategy against each character.
Yeah, seriously.
I know against Marth,
throwing it is so good actually.
Yeah, forward throws so good, or just throwing it.
Yeah. So I think they're gonna end up. They actually both want Dreamland, which is kind of funny.
That's kind of awkward.
Although Puff wants it, or Peach wants it more than Puff.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
It's really all just about turnip pulling.
And I think it makes sense that FD would be kind of like where Peach would want to go. It's a lot of like just the bottom.
Yeah.
Where Puff has to like end up going.
Right. She can't edge guard very well because she has to like. The whole point of Puff like back airing you off stage is to like kind of meet you up there as if you're like recovering high.
So I bet this is the best of 3. I bet. Aura would ban something like a Fountain or Yoshi's.
Yeah.
Just guarantee that there would be not a disfavorable matchup, right? In that case.
Just
versus
like
a 5.
Yeah. That was pretty good. You know, I think this is a kind of set where if Ryan is like paying attention to Aura's habits, he could actually make an upset, for sure.
Oh yeah.
If he's not, like, this is going to be just Aura doing his business, pulling turnips the whole time. But if he starts catching on to certain things, it could be He could put like Aura on his back foot, and that's where he can have his advantages. In my opinion, like as Puff should have in this matchup.
Yeah.
But because Aura's just the better player.
That's Peach's advantage, though, right? As one of the top characters, is that you can be either the beatdown or the reactionary player just as equally with Peach. Whereas, like when you're playing Marth, you got to play pretty aggressive. Most of the times, you don't got a projectile, you don't have anything to work with.
I think Peach and Marth actually kind of have the same way of playing. Like you can either be defensive or aggressive.
Well, I guess counter's a thing, right? I mean,
that's there's like two schools of thought with both characters, as opposed to like Fox, which is basically like you have like 80 million.
Run fast.
Yeah,
run fast.
Smash.
Fox has like some fundamental things that you have to do in every playstyle, but like you can kind of diversify.
Sure.
Marth has like 2, Peach has kind of like 2 or 3. So
I would say she has, probably 3, like aggro, defensive, and then like campy.
Yeah. It all depends on like what. I mean, you also have to be able to do all 3. Like
that's kind of what makes you like a well-rounded player, is just being able to switch your playstyle up and make adjustments.
And I think people also give Puff like some flack, and they're like, "Oh, Puff, you get really good if you play one way, and basically it's like the way Hungrybox plays." But in reality, like especially at the mid-level like play that we see, Puff has a lot of different ways to play.
Yeah.
And like I mean, when I pick up Puff just for fun for like a game, I'm like, there's a lot you can do with this character.
People underestimate how hard it is to play like H-Box.
Oh yeah, no.
People think, you're just backers all the time.
I think a lot of people are realizing now if there's like only one Puff at the top like that, it must be tough.
Actually, just insane.
Puff's a great character, but like to be that good with it,
playing H-Box is like you're not even playing Puff, you're playing H-Box.
Yeah,
it's like its own like character.
And most of the top players know that, so they practice against a Puff, but they're thinking about how H-Box would do it.
Right, I mean, same kind of thing with Axe, right? With Pikachu.
That's good.
Like besides Axe, who else plays Pikachu in the top 20?
Yeah,
I mean, like same kind of thing.
And Axe is, what's funny? I was just watching EG and I was like, Axe is so good against Marth.
Okay.
Whoa, that was a thing.
Peach Bomber. And so Marths have to like, if they're playing against a different Pikachu to like warm up against Axe, or like warm up to play Axe.
Yeah.
Like you have to be ready for like a Pikachu that's much better at the Marth matchup.
Yeah, it's like how do you practice against Axe?
Yeah.
Besides
play Axe,
playing friendlies with him or something.
Yeah, you like have to pull a random Pikachu or like tell someone to play Pikachu.
Yeah.
I've heard stories like Mewtwo King asking someone to just play Pikachu for him. Just like, hey, can you play Pikachu right now? I play Axe. All right, well, this is actually kind of close. I know last game it looked like Aura was like in the lead with 1 stock the whole time.
Yeah, this is actually pretty close.
Yeah, this is a lot better for him.
This is a better stage for Puff, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I wonder why they agreed to FD at Game 1. I guess it's a little neutral to, like, as an
I would
idea.
say this is probably the most neutral of all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, it is in most matchups, but I think I agree with this stage.
Puff obviously wants, like Yoshi's.
Yeah. I mean, in a best of 3, it's probably Bam.
Yoshi's Pokemon. That's about it.
So if Mayan Ryan pulls us off, what is the next stage, gentlemen?
Depends on the ban, but yeah.
If he wins, he's probably going to ban
Dreamland?
Do they play Dreamland yet?
They haven't played.
They have not. So he's going to probably ban
He'll
Dreamland.
probably ban Dreamland. And I think Aura will probably want to
go
Fountain. Yeah, Fountain's safe.
Fountain's or maybe come back here.
Yeah.
I know Aura kind of likes to go back to stages he loses on.
He might honestly.
He's kind of known for that.
Yeah. I don't think he would be like too upset to come back here. It's pretty neutral. He might even ask to go back to FG, even though he won.
I could see that.
Yeah, what do you do with throws as Puff? Like, it has to be high enough % to kill. Otherwise, it's like
you kind of just throw them away and then like try to edge guard them.
Both characters don't really have any good throw follow-ups.
No, they really don't. Peach, all she really has is down throw, dash attack, and and or up smash if they don't DI. But Mayan Ryan is a little smarter than that.
Yeah. All right, this is starting to pull away a little bit. I feel like Aura's at pretty high %. Mayan Ryan doesn't want him to be at. One backer or upper will do it though.
Ooh, I could see. He needs to take the stock like right now.
Seriously, yeah. And it's just
the longer he just lets him.
He was at like 30, and then now it's 92. Like he could have done this earlier.
Yeah.
Now he's at kill %, you know. Also, like I don't understand. Sometimes. Oh,
nice.
There you go.
Well, gets it down to a one stock.
Yep.
It's tough because you want to go in to like stop turnip pulls, but if you go in, you run the risk of dying because you're at 105%.
Right now, he's that trade.
All right, so Aura takes it 2-0 and advances to round 4.
That'll do.